So next, let's begin with the next subtopic, when time period is in fractions. Okay. So first example is, let's say principal, in this case, let me just change the pen color. Okay. So principal is given as P. This is given as, let's say, 40,000, right? Principal is 40,000, and the rate of interest for first year is 12.5%. This is the rate of interest for first year, and for the second year, rate of interest is given as 15% per annum. For first year, the rate of interest is 12.5% per annum, and for the second year, rate of interest is 15% per annum. And the question is asking you to find the compound interest for the time period that it is asking is 1 years. It starts asking you to find the compound interest for 1 years. So how to find this? It's very simple. See, 12.5% is 1/8, isn't it? It's 1/8. 25% is 1/4. 12.5% is half, that is 1/8. So 1/8 into principal, that is 5,000. Sorry, this is 5,000, right? And then 15%, 5% is 1/20, 15% is 3/20. 3/20 into 40,000, that is 6,000. Then the interest of the interest, first year interest is 5,000. 5,000 into 3/20, that is coming out to be 750, right? Okay, now the time period is 1/2 years. So first year's interest is needed completely, 1 year is complete. But second year, this is second year's interest. But do we need complete second year's interest? Absolutely not. We need 1.5 years, 1 year complete, and next year only half is needed, isn't it? This is the complete, this part is the complete interest of second year. But I don't need the complete interest, I only need for half year, because 1.5 years, so into half. So this is 2, 6,000 is 3,000, and this is 375, right? So your compound interest is 5,000 plus 3,000 plus 375, that is 8,375. I hope this part is clear. Okay, now let's move to the next question. The next question is, let's say the principal is, let's say, I can assume anything, let's say the principal is 48,000. Okay, 40,000, the rate of interest is let's say 10%, and this is the principal rate. This is the principal. This is not 48,000 by P. This is basically, I am denoting 48,000 as the principal. Okay, rate of interest per annum is 10%. I am asking you to find the compound interest for the time period is 1 year 1 month. Okay, I'm asking you to find the compound interest for 1 year 1 month. This is 1 year, guys. 1 year 1 month. Okay, so how to find? Very simple. 10% is 1/10. 1/10 of 48,000, that is 4,800, isn't it? Now this first year's interest, but I am asking the time period for 1 year 1 month, means 1 year complete, and second year also I have to find. Second year is, second year 10% of 48,000 means 4,800. Again 10% of 4,800, that is 480, right? So this whole part is second year's compound interest. This whole part is second year's compound interest. This part is first year's compound interest. First year I need completely, because I am asking for 1 year 1 month. 1 year is completed. Okay, 1 year is completed, so 4,800 is there. But this is second year's interest, this part. This I don't need completely. I only need of 1 month. 1 year consists of 12 months means this is 1 year's interest means 12 months interest. But I need of how much? I need basically 1 month means 1 by 12. 1 by 12 into this part. So this is coming out to be how much? Just divide. This is 400 and this is 40. So interest is 4800 plus 400 plus 40, that is coming out to be 5240 is the compound interest for 1 year 1 month, right? Okay, now let's move to the next question. Next question would be the compound interest. Let's say your principal is given as 73,000. Okay, rate of interest is 10%, and the time period I am asking is 1 year 1 day. Okay, this is 1 day, guys. 1 year 1 day. 1 year 1 day. Time period is 1 year 1 day. I am asking you to find what is the compound interest. How to find? It's very simple. See, 10% rate of interest per annum. So first year basically I have to find of 1 year 1 day means 1 year to have to find complete. First year I have to find 10% of 73,000, that is 7,300. Next year's interest, as it is more than 1 year, 1 year 1 day means more than 1 year, so I have to find up 2 years, then I'll think of something else. Let's find of second year. Second year's interest would be 10% of principal, that is 7,300, right? This part 10%, principal's 10%, then 10% of the interest. 10% of the interest is how much? That is 730. Okay, so this part is second year's compound interest, right? Second year's compound interest. In 1 year, how many days I have? I have 365 days. And one thing more, you would not be thinking this as a leap year or non-leap year. Don't think that way. Okay, because leap year is a special case. If that is asked, then that would be mentioned in the question. For general scenario, we have to assume year is 365 days, right? So 1 year, second year, for 365 days, the interest is 7,300 plus 730, right? So for complete 1 year, means for second year. But is it asking for 1 year? Absolutely not. This is asking only for 1 day. 365 days interest is this complete part of 1 day will be how much? 1 by 365 into this part. This is coming out to be how much? 365, 7,300 by 365. This is 5, isn't it? 5 now. Sorry, this is 20. This is 20. Okay, 20 and this is 2, right? So it is coming out to be how much? This is coming out to be 7,300 plus 20 plus 2, that is 7,322, right? I simply, first year interest you have to take completely because it's asking for 1 year 1 day. 1 year interest is 7,300. Next year is asking for only for 1 day, so 7,300 plus 730 is second year's interest. I need only for 1 day, so multiply this whole part with 1 by 365. If you multiply with 1 by 365, then 7,300 is 20 times of 365, so I just got and 20, and this part is 2 times, so 2, so 20 plus 2, 22, 7,300 plus 22, this is 7,322. That is the answer, right? I hope this part is clear. Now let's move to the next question. Next question would be, let's move to the next slide. Next question would be, let's say the principal is given as, let's say, 80,000. Okay, and rate of interest per annum is given as 5%. Okay, this is principal, guys, and time period is 1.25 years. It is asking you to find the compound interest. Okay, so how to find this? 5% is 1 by 20. 1 by 20 of 80,000, that is 4,000. I am asking for 1.25 years, means 1 year is completed, means this part is taken into account. As it is 1.25 years, so I have to find first of 2 years. 2 years, so first year's interest is 4,000. Second year is how much? 5% of principal, that is again 4,000, and 5% of first year's interest, that is 200. Right now, second year interest, I don't need completely. This part is complete of second year. This part is complete interest of second year, but do I need it completely? Absolutely not. I need only of 0.25 years. 0.25 means 1 by 4. This part is complete second year's interest. I only need 0.25 years, means into 1 by 4, right? If I multiply with 1 by 4, I'll get this part as 1000, this part as 50, right? So the interest would be 5050. Okay, this is the answer. Simple questions. These things are only, I am doing this only to clear your basics. Okay, now let's move to the next question. The next question would be, let's say principal is 52,000. Let's say principal is 52,000 and sorry, the rate of interest is 10%, and the time period is it is saying you have to find the compound interest for 2 years and 2 weeks. You have to find compound interest for 2 years 2 weeks. How to find this? It's very simple. See, principal is 52,000, time period is 10, rate of interest is 10% per annum. You have to find the compound interest for 2 years 2 weeks. So for first year compound interest, first year's interest will be how much? 10%, 1 by 10 of 52,000, that is 5200, right? Now you need for 2 years 2 weeks, means I have to find of 3 years. 2 year complete, and third year I only need 2 weeks, right? 2 year complete I need interest, and for third year from third year I only need the 2 weeks. 2 weeks interest. Okay, first year's interest is 5200 and second year's interest is 10% of principal. First 10% of principal is 5200, again 10% of first year's interest, that is 520. Third year's interest is how much? 10% of principal, that is 5200, 10% of first year's interest, that is 520, 10% of all, basically interest of all interest, that is 520, again 10% of this 52, right? This is this whole part, guys. This part is third year's interest. But do I need complete third year? Absolutely not. I only need, see, I only need this part, 2 years and 2 weeks. 2 year I need completely, but of the third year I only need 2 weeks. You tell me one thing, in 1 year how many weeks you have? In 1 year you have 52 weeks, isn't it? In 1 year you have 52 weeks, means this part is basically this whole part. This part is the interest of 52 weeks. 1 year's interest, basically third year means third year 1 year's interest is this whole part. So this is the interest of 52 weeks. In 52 weeks I will get this much interest. But do I need of complete 52 weeks? Absolutely not. I only need of 2 weeks, means 2 out of 52, isn't it? 2 out of 52 into whole interest. So just divide. This is how many times? 100, and this is 10, this is 10. I'll multiply with 2, so this becomes 200, this becomes 20, this becomes 20, right? It's addition, guys. So interest would be just summation of everything. 2 years interest is 5200 plus 5200 plus 50. That is coming out to be how much? That is coming out to be 10,920, right? And the 2 weeks interest, the 2 weeks interest, this part, this is coming out to be how much? This is coming out to be 242. This is 2 years, this part is 2 years interest, and this is the interest of 2 weeks. So just add this, this is coming out to 11162. This is your answer. I hope this part is clear. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.